I've worked with wonderful actors over the years. I'm very fortunate to still be working at age 70. I'm a lucky, lucky man. I knew Vic Tayback a bit. We played cards together. He was very nice. We would be together in that read-through day where we'd read through the script, all the actors would be assembled before you break out in your different groups. He'd had some success with that TV series, Alice. He was a guy that was more of a struggling actor, a day player kind of actor.
So you don't need a soul, huh, kid? You know, I met a lot of you jerks. You're all the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And you're young. You can move, you can feint, you can shoot. You're all supermen. And one of these days, one of these days, you're gonna see. Boy, is he gonna see.
I'm gonna do okay. I'm gonna play basketball. I'm 100.
He's 100.
Nobody plays until they're 100.
I also remember clearly John David Carson because we went to Valley College together. We were kind of reunited on screen for the first time rather than on stage.
I came out to play basketball this year, pal.
Well, is that what you play?
I didn't come out to watch you shoot.
Well, maybe if you watch a little closer, you might learn something. I scored 22 points in 3 quarters.
Yeah, and we lost the game. One more like this, and we're out of the playoffs. It was shoot, shoot, shoot. Did you pass the ball once?
Yeah, I think I did once.
Oh, yeah. That was the one that went in the crowd.
Tom Bosley, I was a big fan of his. I knew him a bit through some mutual friends. I got to spend time with him. I really liked him a lot. He was very nice.
Yeah? You should have seen me 20 years ago. You know, once I ran from here to Des Moines, Iowa in 10 minutes.
Terrific.
Wasn't so terrific. I meant to go to Chicago.
Yeah, but still, 10 minutes from here to Des Moines. That's incredible.
That's me. Hey, kid, I was the greatest.
Lee Purcell, she's a lovely actress. She's a dear friend. We've stayed in touch, and she was very good in the show. We've been very good in many things I've seen since. Wonderful, wonderful lady. I was very happy to make that connection.
What?
Well, I thought you were with me tonight.
Cute. Of course I'm with you, Andy. Tonight I'm with you. Yeah, tonight I'm with everybody.
Yeah, but I brought the booze, you know? I just thought maybe you were with me.
What, do you think I owe you something? So what if you brought the booze? That doesn't mean that I'm tied to you. Tonight I'm tied to anybody I want.
I was a big fan of William Daniels, having seen him in The Graduate. And then I had the extreme pleasure and honor of working with him starting in 1982 in a show called St. Elsewhere. He was my mentor. He was my teacher. I got to learn more as an actor in those 6 years with him. I treasure our friendship. I treasure the work that we had together.
Have you two decided to pick up that option on the new house?
Well, Dad, we think it might be a bit more than we can handle just now.
Oh? Well, I'll tell you, it's been my experience that prices go up and up and up, and then for a change, they go up.
No. That's true, Dad, but...
Now, listen. You have an option on a lovely house at a good price in a class neighborhood. I think it's time you two started moving up.
But, Dad, our idea is to move down, not up.
Or maybe it'd be more accurate to say we just want to cut back.
Oh, you're not making any sense. Look, Dick, you're a young man. Maybe you don't realize this, but the strength and wealth of this country is based on expanding production and on couples like you and Tina. Now, it's the first rule of economics. Stop growing, you start dying.
Richard Klein, he was a great guy and a guy that I've seen many times before and since, and it was just such a pleasure to work with him on Insight. You know, he had achieved great success, you know, with Three's Company, but he was a regular guy. He hadn't changed. I remember him as being very funny on and off camera. You know, he always had a one-liner. He always had a great physical gag or something.
Now, you take Luella, for instance. I don't condone what she does for a living, but I've learned to recognize the difference between the sinner and the sin. Oh. Love the prostitute, hate the prostitution, right?
Right.
Wrong!
Buddy, you can't condemn that woman.
We're supposed to be providing strong role models for these kids, huh?
Yeah.
That means there can be no indecision, no wavering, and no money from trollops.
Come on, Luella is just trying to do something decent.
No, she's not. She's trying to buy a clear conscience, and I'm not gonna let her do it.
Well, fine. It's not your decision to make.
On Insight, we weren't lax about the schedule, but it was more relaxed than some of the other shows, and very pleasant set to be on. All very good memories.